Hello everybody. I don't know about you, but I can stare at this picture for hours and just admire all of its awesomeness. I mean, this is beautiful. So last time we looked at an 85 Lincoln full line brochure. This time around I got a designated town car from a 1993 vintage. I got a nice picture of the hood, grill, the ornament. Yep, and this picture, yeah, these are the type of cars that I dream about, literally. Not just the town cars, but town cars in particular, but also other Lincolns, Cadillacs, Buicks. Yeah, these are my type of cars, and they've been like that for a very long time. I wish that these were around, but all right, let's move on. This one, so it's a 93. I love how they have, the old kind of with the new contrasting. They have a bunch of stuff that they talk about here. Whoops. Oh yeah. There's not a whole lot to this brochure, but they definitely, they're definitely playing into the whole, upstate, kind of upscale and desirable. And I think like this, like they're proud of this, whoever made this. So yeah, definitely getting this vibe. All right, advanced V8. Here also, no surprise, no sunroof pictured. Yeah, they're doing the anti-lock brakes, and I noticed like these little like old style emblems. So they're definitely trying to bring the old with the new here. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh yeah, here we go again. Here we go. I'm about to start drooling. It's a good thing that I'm behind the camera. You can't see it, but it looks like something got stuck here. Wow. All right. Oh my God. Just look. Just look. I mean, so this is the era when they have, the seat straps, the door pulls. And this is Signature Series with optional leather seating surface. So at that time you could still get the cloth, which, I guess some people prefer if they live in a certain climate, or maybe they're against, animal cruelty or whatnot. But yeah, look at this stuff. They have the armrest, and I think this is where you would have the cell phone in one of those. And you got, not a big fan of this type of a steering wheel, but this was the era. They put it everywhere. And I love how they had a little extra Lincoln stars here too, like in the doors. I almost wish like that would carry over to some of the more modern ones. But yeah, these seats, I sat in one of these when I found it on one of my dealership explorations. But I tell you, these seats, like I don't remember if I ever sat in like the first generation town cars, but I did sit in a leather version of this. Extremely comfortable. In the back, just forget about it. Just the back, it's to die for, literally. The luxury of space and quiet. Yeah. Now the dash here, well, I admit that I would rather have the dash of like the last generation, but there's something about this dash that's also very, very nice. I like that. See, this is when they put the little chrome bits on the shifter, which they stopped doing later on. Got the airbag, although I think it's larger than it has to be. Like they have this giant thing here and here. And it's interesting how they kind of bisect it here in the middle. So I guess that's where it shoots out. You got that tiniest clock in there and this ginormous dash, which I think, I don't know, I guess, well, this is the whole electronics. Everything is electronic. It's still cool to make it electronic. And you see, this is what I was talking about in some of my videos where they weren't afraid of using the star. Look, even in the text, they use stars, these Lincoln emblems. I mean, look at this. They have a tiny one here in the steering wheel, but it's still there, so they're not afraid to use it. And here they have the town car in like kind of in the plastic. So yeah, super nice. This brochure has been in storage for a while, so some of the pages are starting to kind of glue themselves together. Yeah, okay. So a giant airbag pops out from both ends. I'm surprised that this airbag, if according to this, would cover the entire, like how, well, no wonder this thing is so giant. Wow. I don't even remember seeing this before. And I like how they say here, simulation. So don't worry, folks. We didn't crash this town car. We're just simulating it. Oh yeah. So this is the computer graphics. Although I'm not even sure if this is computer graphics or this was actually hand-drawn. I'm not sure. I mean, this is, after all, 93. So some computers are already becoming popular. So this is endurance. Once again, the text is filled with the Lincoln stars. And you got the giant trunk right there. And then I like how these little windows, everything is nice. Here we go. And here, this is where they start to kind of go with the whole. So this is the executive, which is like the lowest, or the base. This is where the world of luxury begins. So it's like, if you are a chauffeur, you get the executive. If you are, I guess if you are an executive for your own private use, you get the signature trim. So you get some extra model. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to read this. So the ultimate hands-free phoning. They use the word phoning in here. It stores 20 voice-activated numbers and 30 dial numbers. Wow. So this is signature. So they're adding some stuff, and they're making it even more fancy. And, oh boy, Cartier. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some of the paint is starting, once again, it's when it's in storage like this, it becomes glued to itself. So, yep, you got the Cartier. Simply the most magnificent of town cars. Cartier. This is simply the most magnificent of town cars. Of all flagship Lincoln town cars, one of the favored with more luxury features and passenger amenities. Yep. So they list a bunch of stuff like this. 10 disc CD changer. 10 disc. I thought these were 6, but it's in a trunk. Yep. So all the little extra, nicer leather, whatever, nicer wheels, colors, two-tone. And then what are these? These are the folks who make your car and sell you the car and ownership. Yep. So the Lincoln limited warranty. Yep. So I love this. The mechanic guy. I love his hat. So yeah. All right. Doesn't this guy reminds me of like the movie Wall Street? All right, and then you have this. All the different features. Dimensions, once again, whether it's hand-drawn or computer-drawn, but you have executive, signature, and Cartier. Yeah, so cloth seats were standard on executive and signature. See, I got it right there. And then the leather is optional on all of them, but then it says cloth seats are not available in the Cartier. Then they have the two little stars. No extra charge on a Cartier. Oh, okay. So there's no extra charge. Yeah, then power moonroof was optional on all of them, including the Cartier. And automatic dimming mirror was optional? That's weird. Integrated voice-activated cellular phone. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's so interesting. Dual storage armrest. So you didn't get the storage armrest on the executive. Why? What, the limo drivers don't need to store anything in an armrest? You see, this is what I was kind of talking about. Since when is storage considered a luxury feature? I don't know. All right, well, next time we're going to be looking at the 1998. So we'll see you next time.